Yo. Yo. What's up, guys? I'm epically recording... Okay, I gotta fix this. I wish there was playback. I wish there was playback so I could see how I sound. Oh well. It is what it is. Am I right, guys? It is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta figure out how to do this layout here. I currently have 4 tabs open on one screen and the other tab open on the other screen. It's very awesome. I can probably shrink one. This is gonna mess a lot of stuff up though. But I can fix it. I can fix it. That's why they call me Fix It Felix. They call me Fix It Felix because I can fix stuff. Disclaimer, they don't call me Fix It Felix. Nobody calls me that. Big surprise there, I know. Bro, but this song is kind of fire though. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Wait. Okay, I definitely fixed it. I fixed one thing, and that's it. Bro, my mic picks up the air conditioner. That's not PogChamp. That's in fact very not cool. Gotta turn this up a little bit. Turn down my headphone audio. I can probably stick this up in the corner. Let's see here. Yeah, I could totally do that. Oh wait, this is actually so sick. Okay, wait, I just figured out how to make my stream so much more organized. Oh my word. Look at this. Well, I can't show you, but imagine you could look at it. Imagine you could look at it. That's all you need to imagine. Can shrink that a bit, put that right there. This is awesome. Okay. Okay, I fixed everything. All I need to do now is figure out... Okay, so this is obviously not gonna look quite right. Yep, I figured. Oh man. But don't worry, I can fix it. Let me just figure out how to do this. I'm gonna have to like... Capture method, yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, that... Then I have to like apply... A filter? A crop filter. Yeah. Okay, no, that's definitely the wrong one. This is gonna take forever to figure out. Right filter. Let's just make it 0. And top 0. Okay, no, not 0. That's bad. Okay, not 40, 100 maybe? This is scuffed. 150? 150, maybe? Well, it looks better. I can't actually tell though. Oh, wait. Yo, that looks fire. Okay, wait. I think I got it. I just need to like move stuff around a little bit. Boom, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. I just need to figure out if this looks about right. I can't tell though. Okay, yeah, it looks good, All right, I fixed everything. Guys, no way. I'm telling you right now, everything is perfectly lined up and stuff. Wait, no, it's not. Am I stupid? Hold on. Can I drag? Nope, I can't drag. Well, this is awesome. Sorry, this is not cool for you guys. Okay, if I do 80, it's too much. 70, a little too much. 60. Okay, 60 is good. 60 is good. I think, once again, don't know for sure. I think I fixed it. It should be perfect now. I might need to, oh no, I just broke something. Okay, I'm good. I can move it back. The only thing that I need to fix right here is cropping it a little more to the side. Left instead of left. How about 80? Okay, how about 90? A little too much. How about 85? Perfect. All right, good. All right, guys. Everything is awesome now. Everything is perfectly lined up. I got excellent bitrate. My internet's good. I got the music ready. This seems like it's gonna be one of my best streams yet. And by best streams, I mean literally identical to every one of my other streams. But currently, yeah, wait, okay. I probably have to have like another tab open for the Discord. That's gonna be awesome. Just in case, you know, someone joins. I need to make like a really small little tab in the corner. Yeah, a really small tab in the corner that I can see whenever I want. Awesome. All right, perfect. Perfect. Everything is literally perfect. Okay, I just made my entire workspace like so much more compact. Super compact. All right, there we go. Boom. Fire music. Alright guys, alright guys, alright. So, what are we doing today? Now that I have everything like really sorted out and well done, I think I can go ahead and start. This is gonna be a long one. You know why, chat? You know why this is gonna be long? This is going to be long simply because okay, so like there's a song on this track that I am doing. And this song is legitimately, I'm not even joking about it. This song is legitimately 20, wait, hold on, let me look at it real quick. It is, hold on, 21 minutes long. There's actually two songs. There's one that's 21 minutes long and one that's 18 minutes long. Both of them leaning heavily towards rounding up to the next minute. So we have a time. We have a time. And I can't say that it's going to be a good one, but hey, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I wonder if I can like go to the Bejeweled channel or something. Doesn't look like it. I wonder what I have to do. I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. Dude, come on. This music's so good. I wish I could just listen to this music, honestly. I love Animal Crossing, dude. I might have to just like split this into two because I haven't had dinner yet. That's fine. I don't really care. Okay. Alright. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and get started. Boom. Alright. City folk's gone. No more city folk. We can cry about it. It's alright. Anyway. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Kit WY stream. Kit WY. That's what I like to call myself. What do you guys think about the very epic idea of ranking the Bejeweled 3 OST? This is awesome. Let me just make sure my desktop audio is like... Alright, we're good, we're good. I wish I could make it so that, like, I could have just a singular window music. Like, why does OBS not have a window audio capture? That would be so nice to have, but they just don't do that, and I don't know why. You can have desktop audio. What confuses me is that you can't have window audio. It's confusing, and I'm confused. I wonder if I can, like, change it with filters or something. No, not really. Doesn't look like it. Hey, desktop audio. Guess not. That's unfortunate. Anyway. Audio monitoring. Monitor off. Wait. Monitor only? Monitor and output. I wonder what this is. Oh, that kind of monitor. Oh, not... Okay, I see. Anyway... Guys. We are ranking the Bejeweled 3 OST. And as currently playing in the background, I've got the loading screen music. It's alright. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good loading screen menu music. Not as good as 2 or Bejeweled Twist in my opinion, but I think it probably sets up the total atmosphere of the game pretty well. So why don't we just go ahead and listen to it one more time. I think it's a pretty solid, maybe C tier. I think it's pretty solid. I'll just type in loading screen real quick. Just so, you know, I have it there. But we got loading screen music. It's alright. Like I said before, it's alright. Okay. Alright. Good. Next. You know what we got next? We have, the main menu theme. Boy. 1 second. Listen, hold on. Okay, this is much louder. I wonder if there's a difference. Hold on. Okay, wait. I think there's a difference. I can't tell, though. That's not good if there is. Yeah, there is a difference. Okay, well that's not awesome. You know what? It's fine. I don't really care. We'll just go to the good one. So we'll skip past the loading screen menu. Here we go. So we got the classic music. Oh, dude, it's got the classic, like, it's got the motif, the theme. But it's got like a different type of sound to it. Instead of being all metallic and like crystalline, it still has, well, it still has that aesthetic in there, but it sounds much more like legendary. You get what I'm saying? It sounds much more spacious. It's got like strings, it's got like like real drums. It's cool. I like it. I keep turning down. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, there we go. Oh. It adds those old, like, sounds in, but, like, with a new kind of, like, I don't know. It adds a new feel to it. So I like what it does. I really like what it does. So we got main menu here. Main menu. That's the thing. I forgot to shrink this, by the way. But we got the main menu theme playing. And personally, I think it's pretty fire. I like how instead of doing what it did in the first half, it's now changing it up a bit. And ooh, listen to that. Also adding these kind of new, very distorted sounds. I don't hear them anymore, but they were there for a second. Really just kind of putting a new spin on the old stuff. Which, I mean, duh, it's a sequel, or whatever you want to call it. But otherwise, just a pretty good start. I'd say maybe a B. A B's good. I look over and my stream preview just, never mind, we're good. We have excellent bitrate. That's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. Good song. I think, if we go back and listen to Bejeweled 2's main menu, I think it's a little it's got a little bit of difference. Well, I can't actually tell. That might be in the original. That melody, what was that? Whatever. That melody in the background that was like, oh, that's what that was. Anyway, just in general, this is a pretty decent song. And I guess it just cuts out? Alright, that's fine. I didn't want to listen to the rest of it anyway. These are very poorly cut things. Very strange. I think we'll move on to classic mode now. This is 14 minutes long. Right off the bat, I like to point out, it starts off very, very slow and then builds up to a nice beat. Nice rhythm. Very cool. This one is much more orchestral than the original one, which relied a lot on synths, pads, and otherwise very unnatural sounds. However, this mixes in those unnatural sounds every once in a while with very nice orchestral live instrument sounds, such as the drums playing in the background, strings. I'm trying to listen. That's really all. I guess there's like some French horns or something in the back there. Those might be horns, I don't know. Could be a brass instrument, could not be. I really wouldn't know. I didn't make the music. Ooh, I like this part. Once again, remember, strap yourself in. This song is 14 minutes long. Wonderful. But that's fine. I can listen to it. I love Bejeweled. I love the music. I actually wonder, I probably should look this up, if Skaven, the original composer for the music of Bejeweled, worked on this one too. No, wait, maybe. Okay, yeah, Skaven actually did work on it. I didn't think that he did, but apparently he did. Alright guys, shout out Skaven252, although he really doesn't need a shout out because he's one of the best music producers of all time. And you can tell how he's grown over time. What am I thinking? I like this part too. It's got nice, interesting rhythm. And if you'll notice, one really interesting thing they're doing with the melody there in that part is they are like offsetting it from the main tempo, which is cool. I like that. It's very interesting, and it makes it sound good. Not like it's already sounding good anyway, but you know what I mean. There. It's like a much more steady beat, as opposed to the rhythm in the back, which is more offbeat. I should have said that. Because you have... I'm just going to pause this real quick. Actually, no, I'm not going to pause it. It's 14 minutes long, and it's basically the same thing. But we'll just... I'll lower the volume. You have the drums in the back going boom, dum, ba dum, boom, ba dum, boom, ba dum. But instead of the song, da-dum, listen. Normally, if you were going to match with the rhythm, it would have probably gone da-dun, 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 da-dun. But instead, it's very flat. Not putting itself on the rhythm exactly, but instead making itself very, very... How do I say this? It matches more with the tempo than the beat. Because the beat's going bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Whereas, you know, you get me. You get me. But anyway, I can probably turn up the music again. Whoa, too much. Sorry if I blasted you guys' ears out. Alright, here we go. New section. I really am kind of lost as to what I'm going to do here, because how can we rank a like 18-minute or 14-minute long song against a couple of songs that are like 1 or 2 minutes? Like, how do you rank that? This part is really good though. If I had been thinking about it, I would have like ranked them based on what part. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is more of a second part. Or maybe a third, I wasn't paying attention. But it's cool. It definitely has that Bejeweled vibe to it. Ooh, I like that. Honestly, guys, to be honest, this is probably just a just chatting stream while I'm listening to Bejeweled in the background. Because, think about it. This thing... What was that chord change? I'm going back. What was that chord change? Listen to this. Hold on. That was just... Wow. That was just a straight up... like a car crash or something. It's cool though. I don't dislike it. Once again, I'm very confused as to how in the world I'm going to rank a 14-minute long song. Doesn't really matter to me though. I like it. I really like this. I really like this part. These might actually be different songs, but for whatever reason, they're just not recorded as different songs. Someone really needs to go and like recreate the YouTube playlist for these things, because the YouTube playlist for these things are not good. Like some of the OSTs I rank, their like YouTube playlists are not good at all. They'll like be missing songs, or they'll have the same song twice. You know what I mean? But enough of that. I really like the song. This part, anyway. I really don't think that this is part of the same... I don't know. It's hard to rank because... just because of how bad the thing is. Did I just almost say the butterfly playlist? I meant the Bejeweled playlist. I will have to like go back and study these just so that I can like actually... I think that I'll redo this stream at some point. Not anytime soon, of course. But I think I'll redo this stream at some point just so that I can like actually review the songs correctly. Because I know for a fact this is not just the main classic mode song. This is something else. But for now, we'll just rank it as if it is. I have a really cool drink here. Also, I just realized it looped around. Oh well. We'll still listen to it. You guys ever tried bubble teas? Or bobas? Boba teas? They're pretty good. I have one with me right now. I honestly... Tell us about your really cool drink. Honestly... I do not know what in the world it is. I cannot tell. Like, they have one of those specialty mixes. Sometimes these like boba places will have specialty mixes, and I wasn't the one who got me this drink, so I have no idea. In fact, the person in chat, Mother Owl, will know because she is the one who got me this drink. I don't know what it is. I don't just like it though. It's pretty good. It's got like small bobas, big bobas, probably like lychee jelly or something, and then it's got like jello in it. But overall, it's just a pretty decent tea. I think this song is almost over. We still got like 3 minutes left. Oh my word. And then after this, we have an 11-minute long song. I'm sorry, chat. German Shepherd, Grapefruit Happy Family, plus green tea, plus Big and Mini Boba, plus lemon jelly, as you jelly, plus lychee jelly, plus aloe vera. Okay, I did taste the aloe vera. That's probably what the... Or maybe it was the lemon jelly. I don't know, there's like a big like lump of jello or something in there, and I couldn't tell what it was. Actually, yeah, I think that's the aloe vera. The weird like jello stuff. Honestly, I don't know. And to be honest, I do not care. All I care is that it's pretty good. The aloe is a gummy slash crunchy texture. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It is a weird texture. Like, I will not lie, it is a weird texture. It's like, yeah, no, it is hard to describe. I couldn't describe it. I really don't know what it is. It's just very weird. Yeah, I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. It's pretty good. I wish I had like some funny stories to tell, but my life is boring. If I had like funny stories to tell, I totally would though. I can tell you about my dog. My dog hides under the bed, and it will just stay there. Like, that's about it. That's my really interesting story about my dog. It goes under the bed, and it likes it under there. That's about all I can say. I literally don't know why, it just goes under there. And before you ask, no, it's not because I abuse the dog. I do not abuse the dog. In fact, I love the dog a lot. She doesn't really like me, to be honest. She likes my parents, she likes my grandparents. She likes basically everyone except me. Okay. Wait, hold up. We'll pause the talk about the dog because classic mode just finished. It's like 14 minutes long. Like, what can I say? It's good. It has some really good bits in there. I really like a lot of the songs that are featured. It's overall, just in general, a pretty decent song. It's got a bunch of good parts. I've already said that though. I'm getting like redundant. I think that it would be S. The problem is it's not S because it has a couple not so great songs in there. Like, there are some that I just don't like listening to. And there are some that I love listening to. So I'll give it an A. And now, we're going to move on to Zen mode. And while we listen to it, we will continue on with the story about my dog. It's not really a story, it's just me describing the dog. But here's Zen mode. It's pretty atmospheric. It's got like some thunder sounds in there, which is an interesting design choice for the music because it's not like, it's supposed to be like calming. Oh, I guess thunderstorms can be very calming. It's nice. It's nice to listen to. Very relaxing. Perfect for, you know, a Zen mode. But I am personally not very excited to listen to 11 minutes of this. It's fine. Anyway, so about my dog. out of every family member, it probably dislikes me the most. Mostly because I don't feed it as many treats as everyone else does. Like, I have a cat and a dog, and I dislike feeding them treats because, and I know that like seems mean at first, but it's because I'm like aware of their health, because everyone feeds them treats, and if I also feed them treats, it's just like adding to the amount of food they get, and I don't want to like make them unhealthy. But at this point, everyone feeds them treats anyway, so I might as well. Maybe it'd start to get them to like me more. I don't know. I mean, I'm the one who takes care of them half the time. I don't know why they dislike me so much. I guess I do have to punish them, like, when the dog, like, when people, like, come over to the house, my dog will bark and bark. You tell her no, she does not stop. So I have to, like, lock her up in a room away from whoever just came into the house, because if I don't, she's just gonna like go up to them and start barking at them. She's like, she doesn't even bite, she just like barks at them. And it's annoying, but you know what, she's a good guard dog. She's a good guard dog. She's very small, she has a very loud bark. It's intimidating. Perfect for, you know, like burglars. Perfect. I wonder if there's like a difference between a burglar, a bandit, and a robber, because what's like the difference there? Oh, okay. I'm listening to this and it's giving me mad Bejeweled twist vibes. There is a difference? I guess a bandit is more like open, like bandits will rob out of doors, people that are out of doors. Robbers will like rob people just in general, like houses and things. And I'm gonna guess burglars rob like companies. Cause like you see, well, you do hear bank robbers, so never mind. Or maybe burglars rob houses and robbers rob companies like banks? I don't know. But I definitely know like bandits like will steal from people who do not live anywhere. Okay, robbery occurs when a person takes someone else's property by force or fear. Burglary is entering a structure with the intent to steal or commit another crime inside of the structure. Wait, so you can commit burglary by vandalism could count as burglary? That's interesting. I could go into the Louvre and just like paint like a mustache on the Mona Lisa and they'll call it burglary. That's funny. But I definitely know that being a bandit is like outdoors. Doesn't have to do with a house. But that's interesting. I really like this song. This is very calming, very relaxing. It's repetitive, but in the like good way, because at least it has like some form, and then it like plays with it. You know what I mean? I like that really heavy bass. That's pretty cool. Burglary is done sneakily, whilst robbery is done with threat to the victim. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Bank robbers usually, you know, they rob banks. And burglary is... burglary is like... yeah, done like in secret, I guess. That was a very heavy bass. That was a very heavy bass. Ooh, listen to this. Wait, this sounds sick. Wow, listen to this. No drum, but it doesn't need one. Like, there's no percussion. Okay. Oh, that's cool sounding. That's weird sounding. That's also interesting. It's more mysterious now. I like it. What can I talk about? Like, I really don't know what to talk about at this point. Okay, this is very, very, like, alien-ish, which is very cool. I love it. Wow. I love this part. I keep saying I love this part, I'm just not adding any content, like, no... There's literally no, like, structure to that. I'm just saying I love it, and then I'm just, like, saying I love it again. But it's true. I'm trying to think about what it sounds like. Because, like, in my head, I can hear, like, stuff, but I don't really hear. Like, I can hear something, I just don't know what it is. I guess, honestly, like, in my mind, I can picture, like, snow, like a snowy mountain, maybe. Or maybe just space. Space works. Let's talk about space. You want to talk about space, guys? You know what I learned about space? I learned that planets sound scary. I got recommended a YouTube video, and I watched it, and it was like the sounds of planets. Like, planets will emit these waves. I'm only going to assume that they're like radiation waves, because I don't remember what they were. And I've known about this for a long time, but I haven't actually been able to listen to them for a while. Or, like, not, like, a bunch of them. Like, I've listened to them before, but not, like, a lot of different ones. But, like, some of them just sound scary, man. I didn't even finish what I was gonna say. So they'll take these radiation waves and they'll, like, convert them to sound waves to where you can, like, hear what the waves sound like. And they're, like, legitimately, like, terrifying. Like, some of them are just sound like whispers, and some of them sound like lasers. Just weird stuff. Like, stuff that should not be able to be heard from a planet in space. Like, there's nothing out there, but it just sounds crazy. You want to talk about aliens? I don't think aliens exist, personally. Like, we definitely would have found evidence of aliens. And I don't believe that water on Mars or, like, random space material that should be from Earth, I don't believe that's good enough evidence. Like, scientists will literally, like, Wojak Soyface, like, Soyjak, Wojak, I can't talk. They will literally, like, Soyjak over the, like, smallest, like, most minimal details. And they'll be like, yo, no way, this is like a piece of plastic and it was floating around this part in space. And I was like, dude, come on. It's like a singular piece of plastic. You think aliens made plastic? Like, if aliens are as smart as we would think they are, they would not be using plastic. They'd be using, like, metal. Because obviously, they would have the ability to travel through space, right? You would think so. Also, the song just cut off, like, completely. Like, that's the end of the song. I figured it would go on for longer. But you know what? That's fine. Zen mode, very good. I liked it. It's very atmospheric, but also very long. So I don't know how to rank it. There weren't really any bad songs in there, so I think S is probably a good place to put it. But for now, we'll just leave it in S. And guys, finally, we don't have to listen to like 10, 12 minute long songs anymore. We're good. We're good. What's next? Alright, next we have Lightning Mode. That's our next song. Hold on. All these are shrunk properly? Yep, we're good. Alright, Lightning Mode. Let's listen. This is supposed to be like a fast game mode. I like how it starts up. Listen to this. It's got this really cool synth sound, and then it starts adding percussion onto itself. Boom. It's cool. It adds a nice beat to it. It's very hype. And in the game, it is supposed to speed up as you play, because it's more of like on a timer, right? So it will speed up the closer you are to the end of the timer. And your goal is to make the timer go up by doing stuff in the game. It just ends right there, but we'll listen to this real quick. This is a version where they have included the speed up parts. The sped up parts. It's a little bit longer, but that's fine. I won't probably play the whole thing, so don't worry about it. But this is like the full experience, what you're supposed to be getting. Can I request a reaction to a random non-video game song for the end? I guess that's fine, as long as it's not like DMCA or like copyright strike. That's fine. If you listen very closely, you'll see at some point it will start to speed up. But right now, I really like what we got right now. Love this part too. Here we go. It's speeding up. I cannot help myself to beatbox every time I listen to this song. It's just that good. Love it. It's great. And obviously, as you play on, this is going to get a lot faster. A lot faster. Also, I just looked over and realized my bitrate has flatlined, which is not awesome. Why do I not have good internet? I can never... Like, the first half of this stream was really good internet. Now that we're getting into the actual good songs that aren't just me talking and not even reacting, but like, it literally did this on purpose. My internet always does this. Every single time I get to the good songs, it's like, but what if no? Anyway, but you see my point? Listen to the music. as it speeds up, it's still fire. It's still fire. It's such a good song. Just the fact that no matter what you do to this song, you could just continually speed it up, and that's the whole point. But like, as you speed the song up, it just gets better and better, because it's like it's just becoming a better beat. Listen to it. Listen to it. As it speeds up, it just gets better and better. It increases the intensity of the song, which is awesome. Oh, it probably is like copyrighted? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. You can usually look, like if it's a YouTube video, you can usually look and it'll have like a copyrighted thing in the bottom. And if it doesn't have a copyrighted thing in the bottom, it still might be copyrighted, so I don't know. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, we're done. We're done. Enough lightning mode. It's a good song. S tier, in my opinion. Alright, S tier. Let's continue on with ice mode. Very Donkey Kong-esque, with those little sounds in the back, along with this very orchestral sound. But then it adds this part, which is just Bejeweled. Also, I put ice mode. It's not called ice mode, it's called ice storm. I'm just bad. Technically it's called ice storm mode, but I don't want to put mode before everything. Cool song. Cool stuff. And I'm not just saying cool because ice storm mode. Now that I think about it, that's a horrible joke. Rest in peace is me. Like how my bitrate says it's excellent, but I'm still getting flatlined here. Not awesome. I like this song because it is very Donkey Kong-esque with like old Donkey Kong music. You'll DM it to me? Okay. That sounds good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Discord. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's right there in the bottom corner. So if you guys want to join the Discord and maybe recommend a video game OST to me, I will listen to it, or I'll review it. I won't listen to it. I'll review it, and then I'll rank it, and it'll be awesome. So this kind of has like the same vibe going on for it with the, okay, got the DM. But this has got like the same just vibe to it that lightning mode has. But it's more adventurous in a way. Yeah, I don't think that I can play that on stream. I think that will get me DMCA, but that's fine. Okay, well, I guess just end off right there. I did. Okay. Anyway, Ice Storm, pretty good song. Pretty good song. I'd say B. Gives me mad Donkey Kong vibes. At least for like the SNES ones. Just pretty good in general. Alright, next we have Poker Mode. Shout out Poker Mode. Alright, let's listen to it. Oh, this is a vibe. Very jazzy. But mixed in with a little bit of boom, Mixed in with a little bit of that wonderment that the Bejeweled OST can bring to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like very, very smooth. I like that. That's a nice synth. And obviously it's got those crystalline sounds going for it. It's cool. It's got a very smooth beat. It's very simple, but almost complex in a way. Like it's got maybe 4 sounds that will play at the same time. Only 4. In fact, I think it's only doing like 3 at a time. It's got the beat. Okay, well this is a bit different. It opts for like, this part is opts for like a more, a cooler beat, like much more quicker paced. But also in the same ballpark, where it's very just smooth, just jazzy. And then it goes right back into it. But yeah, it's got the very minimal beat. It's got I wouldn't really call that a melody, but it's just these repeating chords, and every once in a while it will add in that like strings or the choir, and then it will add in a melody every once in a while as well, to swap in for the repeating chords. Love that. Very nice. And then it goes right back into that fast-paced section. It's so minimal. It's so minimal, but it does so well. I think right off the bat, I say... Well, it's not really right off the bat, but I say after listening to it for quite a while, I say it's probably A tier. Definitely A tier. Very cool song. Very cool song. Very nice. I think honestly, I think that's about all. I think it's just gonna loop. So we'll pause it. And we'll move on to the next one. Butterflies. I'm gonna like take mode off of all these because it's like annoying to look at. You know what I mean? Classy. Very classy. I think it just makes it look a little bit nicer. You know what I mean? It's very hard to click on these when they're so close to each other. I like how my bitrate just plummeted at the end. This isn't even really the end of the stream. Like, I still got some to continue on with. Oh, I love this. It's so heroic sounding, very emotional. Just the mix of the chords they have going on here. Just the overall sound as well too. Ooh, that's good. That descending chord line is so good. I love that. The chord progression. Oh, and then it just switches a key. That's awesome. If this isn't an S tier candidate, I don't know what is. Very cool. I think this is a good S tier candidate. What do you think, guys? I realized I put Poker in A. I think actually, now that I think about it, it's more of a B. It's more of a B. Because it is very minimal, I will say that. I think it works with its minimalistic, like, I think it works with its minimalism very nicely. And it's a very smooth beat, and I love it. But I think that it deserves a B. Because it's not thought about as much, I think. It's still really good. Actually, no. You know what? I take that back. It's good enough for A. But this Butterfly song is definitely an S. Definitely an S. It's just really good. Very cool stuff. I think it's just going, yeah, it's probably just gonna repeat. But yeah, Butterflies, definitely an S tier. Love it. Good stuff. Alright, next we have Diamond Mine. That is our next track. Diamond Mine. Okay, this one's very fun and heroic instead of emotional heroic. Oh, but I love that the beat. It kind of reminds me of Diggy Diggy Hole in a way. Brothers of the mine rejoice. Okay, wow, that was a change I was not expecting. But I love it. It's cool. Ooh, listen to that. I love, that's cool sounding. Very, 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 it definitely sounds like the underground, I will say that, like a mine. Actually, it sounds more like exploration, like maybe a group of characters going on an expedition. I guess you could say that if they were going into a mine. You could say that. Usually people who go into mines do, in fact, go in groups. That is not a false fact. That is true. Also, love this part. I love what they're doing with the sound of that one thing. Just whatever the main melody sound is. It sounds very elegant and powerful. Oh, it's going up. Up, up, up. Love it. Cool stuff. I can't tell if it's looping or not. I think that's one of the great things about the Bejeweled OST, or any Bejeweled OST, is that oftentimes it will make you forget that the music is playing, much like a similar way that Minecraft does. Minecraft's OST makes you forget that it is playing. cool stuff. Yeah, I think at this point it's just looping, but that's fine. We'll pause. We'll pause. What is this? This is just that's just the main thing. Okay, what are these? Okay, I have no idea what this is. Wait, did we already listen to this? I can't actually tell. Okay, no, we didn't. Okay, wait, I know what these are. I know what these are. Let me find them. Okay, here we go. Alright. So these are quest modes. I didn't rank Diamond Mine, but I think Diamond Mine is a good A. A good A. A? Hold on. There we go. Okay. So these are quest modes. There's only 3 of them, and then I think that should be it. I don't think there's anything else. But quest. So we have quest mode 1, 2, and 3. This is quest Alchemy and Sandstorm. We'll just put Alchemy for now. I think is good. I think Alchemy is good. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave it. It's Alchemy and Sandstorm. I'm gonna say Sandstorm. Why? Because it will pair well with the next song, which is called Avalanche and Balance. And Alchemy and Balance doesn't sound as cool as Sandstorm and Avalanche. Those are both like kind of natural disasters. You get what I'm saying? I do have to say this is a lot weaker as a song. It's not bad. It's still good. It's just not... It's a lot weaker, though. I don't really like the cut-off instruments. And I don't... The instruments are, like, all cut off at the beginning. It's really weird. Oh, this is much better. This is kind of a bop. A nice little jam. It's not amazing once again, but it's also not bad. Excuse me. Just wanted a little drink. And it turns out that I wasn't going to get very much. Right off the bat, once again, like I said, it's a lot weaker than the other songs, but I do think it is still pretty good. So I think maybe a C. Like, this part specifically is really nice. I like that, like, cut off... Hold on, I'll tell you when it happens. Right there. That little, like... I'll tell you again. There. That kind of, like, offbeat gem sound. Little chord that plays every once in a while. Cool. Okay, it just restarted itself. I don't really like how these are cut. They don't loop very well. Anyway, that could just be the YouTube video. So we got quest mode Avalanche now. Avalanche. Let's listen to it. Once again, much like the other quest song, and all the sounds are cut off, which is a really weird, like, sound design choice, decision. Very weird. But so far, it's not bad. I like it. I like that bit. That's nice. once again, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the cutoff sounds, but the overall, like, sound, like, the melody is good, the chords that are used are good. I think it could be better in general, but yeah, I really don't like those, like, cut-off brass instruments. That just kind of rubs me wrong. I don't know why. I just don't know why I don't like that. It sounds alright. Like, I don't hate it. Maybe they don't normally sound like this. Maybe I got, like, a weird version. Let me look at the other version. Let's listen to it. Hold on. Wait, does it actually sound different? Okay, it sounds a lot different. There's like 2 versions of it, and this one sounds so much better. What in the world? This sounds so much better. Listen to this. Why was I not ranking this? I'm dumb. Once again, like I said, I will go back in another live stream and redo this in a much better way, because this, whatever went on here today was awful. I'll figure out a way to do it much better next time. But yeah, I'll definitely redo this whole track or OST at some point. Listening to this now, it sounds a lot better. It sounds a lot better. And going off of that, I think, okay, Avalanche is definitely better than Sandstorm. But I will say that I probably should have given Sandstorm a chance with the original, because the original sounds much better than whatever was just playing. The cutoff instruments just rubbed me wrong. I didn't like it. But anyway, next we have Quest. Let me remember what it's called, because it's just labeled, it's labeled differently. Okay, I was right. Okay, it's called Quest Time Bomb. That's the next one. Not this one. Next one. Very nice. Yeah, no, I like this so much better. Okay, let's listen to the next one anyway. This one is called Quest Time Bomb. It's the last one we'll do. Very cool. It's definitely scary sounding. Like, if the feeling was to make it seem like there's a looming threat, I get that, because that's what a time bomb is. But without the context, the song isn't that good. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just not saying it's very good. I think I can very fairly put this in E. I don't think it's very good as a song. But it definitely feels like a time bomb. Like, there's a time bomb hit there, if that's what the vibe was going for. But once again, I'm not ranking it based on what it's going for, I'm ranking it based on this, just the track it is. The music, if you will. Alright, well, that was that. So, what do you guys think? I'm just gonna put on this music real quick, and then like, yeah, we'll do that. All right. So, that was Bejeweled 3 soundtrack. Once again, like I said, I didn't like the way that it turned out. So, at a later date, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna redo this soundtrack because, for whatever reason, it just doesn't sound that great. Don't know why. There were just some points that were weird with the playlist that I used. So I'll find a better playlist and I will redo the soundtrack. Not next stream, probably not the stream after, but sometime soon. At least expect it this year. We still have quite a bit of a year left, actually, now that I think about it. I can't believe it's already July. I don't remember. Okay, this is so weird. The way time passes, sometimes it feels like it's going too fast, and sometimes it feels like it's like just been going on forever. Because I don't remember when the year started. Like, it's that far off. But for whatever reason, it feels like, wow, July already? That's like a long time. But anyway, like I said, I'll redo this at some point. And, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so, with that being said, you mean June? Did I say July? I meant June. It's already, wait. It's literally halfway into the year. I can't believe that. It's already half the year's gone. But anyway, that being said, I'll end stream now. And yeah, so hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you later, my Rafflecopters. Remember, join the Discord. Join the Discord. I can put it back on screen real quick. Join the Discord. It's free. You get to recommend me your favorite video game OSTs to rank and react to. I love stuff I haven't listened to yet. Absolutely love it. Because I get to listen to a whole new sound, a whole new composer. You know what I mean? Just new ideas. So, yeah. With that being said, see ya. Stream every Monday. Unless you live in Australia, then I stream on Tuesday. I think that's how that works. I don't know. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Or good morning. You know how it is.